Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Cause I'm cold, yeah, babe. Someday I'll be patient, baby. Maybe our minds wouldn't be that age.
So I know. I've been absent. I was basically absent for the whole November. I know. I have a very good explanation. A very good one. So as you have read by the title and have seen by the thumbnail, I went for Nysc orientation camp. My camp was in Abuja in Kubwa. Yes, Kubwa. Before I get into this very fascinating video, if you haven't subscribed, why? I'm going to give you about 3 seconds to subscribe, or a couple more seconds. Okay, now that you've subscribed, I hope you've liked this. You don't even have to get into the video to like it. Just like it, and then you can be commenting as you're watching. But you know. Let me get into this video. Nysc orientation camp. Wow, it was an experience. It was really an experience, and it was for 3 weeks. And you know, my mother and other relatives that I had didn't think that I would make it all through the 3 weeks, and I stayed all through the 3 weeks. Yeah, I did. Anyway, so I did, and it was really an experience. So let me just start at the beginning. So Nysc orientation camp started November 5th, and that was a Tuesday. And the week before, I couldn't film anything because I had to go to Lagos to get a few documents from school for the Nysc orientation camp. And I was packing, getting my things ready, you know, heading to Nysc. So the mindset I had was, in high school, there was this thing we had, C school. It was like a training, and it's basically Nysc for kids. That's basically how I put it. So I already had it in mind that, okay, it's something similar to this. And you know, I wasn't even going to stress. I had my natural hair twisted. I wore my black shirt, jeans, and slides. Took my box, my bucket. I had to buy a pillow outside because they were not going to give us a pillow. I did not know that. I didn't know that. So basically, I started spending money before I even got to camp, like before I entered the camp compound. So they searched us, they searched the box, they gave us like they briefed us like it was really brief. And then the soldiers took us to the side. We were standing on the sun. They made us sing some songs, like we had to clap, sing, like we're excited. We're not, but you know, they're soldiers, they're singing. Why aren't you singing? Of course you have to sing. So we were singing, standing on the sun, like, okay, let's sing. Oh, great. Then after standing on the sun, waiting, some people tried to stay under the shade. Soldiers are under the sun and you're under the shade. What do you think this is? They brought them to the sun. We stood there singing and clapping for a couple of minutes, and wow. And I was really hot. I was just basically drinking water. The water wasn't quenching my thirst. I don't know what the bleep was happening. And anyway, so after they took us to where our halls were, where we were gonna sleep. So basically in a room there are like 20 bunk beds. I'm coming from a university where we are like where I spent I slept in a 4-in-a-room bed up until my final year. Then I stayed in a 2-in-a-room hall, and then I'm seeing 20 bunk bed. That means there are like 40 people, and I'm like, crowded, oh my god. So I took the top bunk because I don't like to feel trapped. I don't like to feel choked up. Yeah, like it was gonna help me. So we had to take a fanny pack because you have to keep your valuables in it because anybody can steal anything. The people are from different universities, different parts of the country. Nothing's safe. And in the room there are no sockets. You can't charge your phone. I mean, there are fans, there are lights, but there are no sockets. Why? I don't know. After that, you had to drop your box, go register. Like, you have to do all this in the sun, like walk from point A to point B. The roads are not so great. It's a miracle I didn't twist my ankle. But anyway, so we had to walk from point A to point B. I was in a black shirt. That was my first mistake. I should have worn, I don't know, something light. I really thought it was light, you know? I thought wrong. Walking from point A to point B. So eventually I got registered, put my documents in my file. I got my khakis. They gave us 2 white shirts, 2 white shorts, 2 white socks. They gave us basically tennis shoes that had Nysc written on it. So I'm gonna insert it. They gave us jungle boots. They gave us our khaki. I have my cap right here. So they gave us our cap and all the things. So we had to open a bank account. We had to do it under a mango tree. I don't know, everything just seems really weird in NYSC camp. Anyway, so as we were opening the bank accounts, I didn't have my BVN that day, so well, disaster. That day, I wasn't really panicking, I was exhausted. And then the soldier came with his beagle, go change, and telling us to go change and go to the parade ground. And I'm like, really? Oh my god. So we go, and guess what? I couldn't find my hall. And then they say this thing double up. It means we don't walk. You cannot walk. You can't casually walk. You have to double up. Basically jog from point A to B. You cannot walk. It's not permitted. I'm trying to, you know, double up, and I'm like, the guy's like, why haven't you changed? Why haven't you changed? And I'm like, I can't find my hall. And he's like, really? You can't find your hall? And I'm like, for real? Because the direction where we came in is different from where I was coming from, and it was just, ugh. And then he's like, okay, find your hall. So I finally find it, changed to my white and white. Padlock my box because thieves everywhere in camp. Anyway, so we go to the parade grounds, basically like a field without a grass. Large open space where we basically line up according to our platoons. My platoon was Platoon 2. If you're from Platoon 2 watching this video, comment down below. Hey, what's good? You know how many punishments we served in that platoon? Like our platoon, honestly, all the time. Platoon 2, squat down. Platoon 2, sit on the ground. Platoon 2, kneel on the ground. In fact, we really went through a lot. Platoon 2, Platoon 2, Platoon 3, and one other platoon. We're always getting in trouble. I don't know why. So basically, we're there from 4 to 7:30 under the sun. The sun. Oh yes. No shade, no trees, standing under the sun. We have morning and evening drills. Like, we wake up by the beagle. You hear the beagle by about 3:30. And they're going to just kick you out of the beagle and a whistle. The beagle is outside. Then a lady will come in with a whistle like, wake up. I don't know what you're doing sleeping. Do you know where you are? So we go to the parade ground 4 a.m. Yes, 4 a.m. You know, me, I'm not a morning person per se. So I'm there standing in the parade ground like, oh my god, what am I doing here? Sleepy as hell. And we have morning devotions, then we have our morning drills, we practice the march, practice the routine, then we leave the parade ground by about 7:30. They tell us to go eat. We're coming back out by 8:45. 8:45 because we have a lecture from basically 9 to about 1, sometimes it's 12 if we're lucky. When we started SIED lectures, the school acquisition, it was ending about 1:32. And Lord, there are no sockets in the room to charge your phone, so you have to go to this place. It's called Mami Market, and you have to go there, pay to charge your phone. And I'm like, so I'm gonna leave my phone with a stranger, and they're gonna do what? Is this a trap? But weirdly enough, it's safe. It's quite safe for you to charge your phone there because they write a number, then you know your number, you come and tell them, and you get your phone. Anyway. They also sell food there, they sell clothes, they sell a lot in that market. Anyway, so our daily routine is wake up, go to the parade ground by 4 a.m. We have morning drills, you know, we go back, we eat. 8:45, we're out again, lecture, then we rest. By 3:30, the beagle again, evening drill, then 7 o'clock, we're done, we go eat. Then we started having like events at night. And like, so after eating, we'll come out again, 8:45, or by basically 8 o'clock, not 8:45 in the night. And then all these things are like by force. You cannot be in your room and be like, okay, no, I don't want to do this. There was like a party at some point. They're like, come out, go dance, it's a party. But that was like, you know, at the 3rd week. And I'm like, you're forcing us to party? Is that how it works? Basically, it was a lot to handle. The first week was the worst week. Like, I was just like, why am I here? I don't like you people. The soldiers were all over the place yelling, telling you, squat down if you're not jogging enough, squat down if you're walking, squat down if you're not, you know, raising your cap properly, squat down if you're not wearing your cap, squat. Every minute, squat down. Every time, double up. It was just like, wow. Hello, can I take a breather? No, I couldn't take a breather. Nobody could take a breather. And then there's this thing they were saying, like, they're like, if you can't handle it, go. If you can't handle it, go. And they were serious, actually. If you couldn't handle it, you could have left. But I'm like, no, Not like you could have left. You need like a, you know, a whole, it's a process anyway. And I'm like, I can handle this. I'm not weak. And guess what? Your girl handled it. 3 weeks in NYC orientation camp, and I handled it. So we had like a few events, like Miss NYC. There were like events. I'm going to insert clips. The Man-O-War thing, you have to climb a rope. I will insert a clip. But it wasn't me in the clip, by the way. Mind you, I did some of these things in C school. That was back in high school. So all these things are like, oh, okay, blah, blah. Except it was more intense. It was harder. The soldiers were everywhere, screaming in your face. We stand for hours in the parade ground. And there were competitions, because basically everything's a competition between like platoons. My platoon won a few of them. I mean, of course, I didn't participate in like the actual thing because every minute I used it to sleep. When you're done with the lecture before evening drill, guess what? I'm sleeping. Any minute I have, I am sleeping because we barely have time to sleep, and I really like my sleep. And it kind of messed up my sleep pattern. Right now, my sleep pattern is a bit odd. I'm black as night. I mean, I don't look it because, I mean, I have makeup on right now. But I'm way darker. I mean, for my body to be the same color as my face, then, you know, there's an issue because my face is darker than the rest of my body. And it was just a lot. The first week was too much. The second week kind of got a bit easier. Then the third week, they were like, you know, we were sworn in. We got in camp on Tuesday. We were sworn in on Thursday. We had to wear like the full thing. We stood under the sun in that thick ass trouser. We had to stand under the sun, and I had cramps that day. Nothing was just working out for me that day. It's just like, wow. And then you pay money to charge your phone. Like, you pay 100 naira to charge your phone. Every time you go in, you pay 100 naira. Every time you go in, you pay 100 naira. Or you take power bank, 200 naira. You buy food. Like, you just spend money. And like, the first week, I had spent so much money, and I'm like, why? Where's this money going? And then it wasn't even on food. Like, it was just on little things like, oh, you have to pay for this, you have to buy this, you have to charge your phone, you have to amend your khaki, you have to fix your shoes, you have to do this. And I'm like, okay. NYC gave us transport allowance, they gave us bicycle allowance, then they gave us our alawi, whatever. So they gave us that at the last week anyway. It was really exciting. Guess who used her alawi to go to Mami Market to do some shopping? This girl, because they're actually really, really nice things. And I mean, right now I'm like, oh my god, I'm broke. But when I look into my, you know, my closet and I see, I'm like, oh, it was worth it. So yeah. So all in all, NYC orientation camp was, it was something. It was kind of fun at the end because they were easy on us. The first week I would have shot myself if I had the opportunity, but I did not. I did it. But anyway, so I'm at the stage where I'm supposed to secure where I work because NYC is for a whole year. You work, you serve your country. I'm serving my country. Anyway, so I'm securing where I want to work. Hopefully that works great for me. I want somewhere that I will be able to grow, learn, and get paid, of course. Basically, I wouldn't say, oh my god, I wish I never went. I actually really, you know, I feel a certain way about NYC, and yeah, I'm serving my country. And because of that, guys, I've been telling my friends this. I told my mother this at some point. I'm thinking of joining the army. Let that sink in. Someday you're gonna see me in the army. Anyway, so I didn't want to make this video super long because it's already so long compared to the videos that I usually film. So I didn't want to make it so long. I just wanted to get to the point, tell you that if you're going for NYC next year, let me tell you a few things they don't tell you because they're gonna tell you to bring some stuff, do some things. Okay, so they're going to give you 2 white shirts, 2 white shorts, 2 socks, and your tennis shoes and your jungle boots and the khaki and all that. Bring extra white shirts. Honestly, it's going to save your life. White shirts, white socks, because you're going to need it extra. Yeah, you're going to need it. If you're a girl, your hair, honestly, be as free with it as possible. Mine, the most comfortable, were twists for me. I couldn't be bothered. If it's braids for you, do braids. Something you don't have to manipulate because there is no time. If you're a guy, I mean, it's pretty easy for you guys anyway. So, yeah. So be prepared to amend your khaki because nothing is going to be your size. Not your shoes, not your shirt. Luckily, my shirts were my size. My shorts were my size. The khaki, no. I had to, you could fit 3 of me in my khaki. 3 of me. And weirdly enough, when you're registering, they ask you for your size. So I really don't know why they do that. But anyway, be ready to spend a lot of money in that market. Bring a power bank because I didn't do it. Bring a power bank. So you can charge your power bank in the market and then you'll be with your phone. It's a bit safer. Always lock your stuff. They don't give you pillows. Yeah, they don't give you pillows. So they usually tell you in the list, bring this password and this copies. Actually do it. It's kind of important. But I made about 20. I have 20 passports now because they told me to bring 20 passports. No. Bring about 10. Then make 4 copies each of your important documents. Bring a file. Basically, if I could do it, honestly, you can. If I could do it, anybody can. At this point, yeah, anybody can. So that's it for my NYC experience. It was drilling. It took so much energy. Bring sunscreen because you're going to do a lot of standing. Sunscreen is your friend. And oh man, the bathrooms, I didn't even talk about that. Don't worry, if you ever go there, you're gonna see it. It is an experience. So thumbs up. I mean, like this video for me even staying 3 weeks in NYC camp. Just like the video, comment. Do you think you can survive 3 weeks in NYC? Comment down below. If you've been to NYC orientation camp, how was it for you? How were the soldiers? How was everything? Comment down below. I want to know your experience. If you know anybody that has, comment down below. If you know someone who's going to NYC next year, just send this link to them so they will be a bit prepared. Be ready to lose some weight. Share this video with whoever you think would enjoy this video. It wasn't easy. I can laugh about it now because I almost cried. I was so frustrated. It was tiring. I was exhausted. My body was, but 3 weeks is 3 weeks. It will go by. When you're in it, you wouldn't feel like it will go by. It feels like every second is so slow. But then yeah, I mean, if I could do it, really anybody can. If you want me to do post notification shout outs, let me know. I would be, so how you would get a post notification shout out is you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification, comment that you're done with all those steps, and at the end of the video I'll pick one person every video to, you know, give you a shout out. It's just like it's a cute thing anyway. So yeah, so that's it for the video. NYSC orientation camp really kicked me in the hiney. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're new here, hello. If you're not new here, welcome back. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.